This is my week in Taiwan. Mountain hikes, insane drone shots, late nights with some of my favorite people, and all the while I'm sharing my ridiculously useful travel tech and accessories that you are not gonna want to miss. This might honestly be my favorite movie I've ever made, so grab some popcorn, get comfy, and enjoy the show. So there's two types of people in this world, okay? Ones that pack light and ones that pack everything with them. I'm trying to be the former, but maybe not on this trip. Okay, I'm already severely regretting my decision to bring the second camera. I think the A7C II was probably just enough, but this bag is the heaviest it's ever been. Hate it. So in this video, we're going to be talking about basically what camera gear I'm taking, tech gadgets and travel and knickknacks, and we're going to be exploring Taiwan. It's going to be fun. You know, this thing's just going on its own. It's like AI's already taken over. This is John. We've taken many trips together, and honestly, when me and him get together, we're pretty much 2 conversations away from being canceled. Siobhan. Yeah. This is Siobhan. Definitely the cool guy of the group, always the most dripped out, and a blast to be around. I just heard your story, bro. Now the flight to Taiwan is pretty long, so I petitioned ASUS to get me slightly better seats, a mistake John won't be making again.
This is gonna be long, man. I can't.
I spent part of the flight editing my videos, and that's where I think I'll introduce my first accessory here, which is the Sony XM6. I've used this extensively throughout the flight. These things are goated. And while we're at it, I'll give you another accessory I'm gonna feature, and that is this iPad case. This is a game changer because it actually elevates the iPad a little bit higher and angles it towards your eye level. This is by a company called Moft, and it addresses one of my biggest issues with iPads on planes. But more on the headphones and case a little bit later.
Huh? You look so tired. You're in business class, bro. You didn't sleep?
The thing was, the footrest wasn't that long, bro.
Okay. Okay, so the funny story about Siobhan is he actually thought that the flight was at 1 p.m. the next day and not 1 a.m. the night before. But he was out partying with friends up until 11 p.m. and he found out much later that night. Bro, I texted you.
Bro, yeah.
And I'm like, yo, what are you packing? You're like, I guess I'll take it. I'm like, yo, this guy's not even sure. We're flying out in 2 hours?
Yeah, I had no idea. I'm gonna stay because I have to wake up early for a flight.
But man, you made it, bro.
Yeah, man.
Another accessory that I have with me on, even when I'm not traveling, is this Whoop band, and this is really handy because it gives you a whole bunch of metrics that you can track, including your sleep, recovery, and strain. I can then drill into any metric and see exactly what happened the night before. Honestly, 68% for a flight, not too bad, not too bad. Speaking of flights, battery life is a huge issue usually for me, so luckily I always carry these charged battery banks with me. This is super low profile, so it doesn't really take up too much space. It's got me juiced up. We then pulled up to the hotel, which is a Grand Heli in Taipei, and my goodness, I don't think I have ever been to a more luxurious hotel in my life. This thing was absolutely insane. This room is sick! Oh man, this is a nice room. Look at the view. Yo, you got a mountain view here. Okay, ASUS really outdid themselves on this one. Yo, you literally have herringbone on the floor and everything. Man, I am so impressed by this room. Yeah, this was not at all what I was expecting. It's weird because it's right now, the time is 7:30, but it's 7:30 p.m. in Canada, but 7:30 a.m. here. In any case, I'm gonna go shower, gonna have breakfast. Yo, the bathroom, I have no idea what's even happening here, but I think you can wash yourself. You can yeah, there's a massage feature. Wait, what? The shower's fancy too. I sat on the seat. The thing is heated. You'll naturally see me cover all the accessories that I'm using throughout the trip, but my goodness, these headphones. This was so good to use, and the noise cancellation on these things, elite. Like, I usually have this issue with like noise cancellation headphones where the noise cancellation builds up like this pressure inside my head, and it kind of sucks to use over time. And then like I start feeling like pain in my ear, and then I just have to turn it off. These guys, I had noise cancellation on for the first time in my life, the entire flight. No issues. I think I can easily recommend this. Best sound quality, best noise cancellation, best comfort, and best portability. Like, but in any case, we'll get into a few more accessories and stuff like that throughout the trip. Right now, I'm gonna go grab breakfast. Starving. So I showed up here for breakfast, and holy, the spread on this thing was insane. You literally had like any sort of cuisine that you can think of. You can name a food and it pretty much existed here. I was just blown away. So I picked up some omelet, beans, veggies, lobster rolls, some sushi, you know, gotta mix it up a little. I'm not leaving this hotel room. We then checked out a gym, which was clearly a 10 out of 10 for a hotel. This is where I spend most of my time, usually when I'm at home, as you can tell by my physique. And then we made our way over to the patio. Guys, this is insane. There was like a pool up here surrounded by like buildings. I wish I could live here. Okay, just came back to the room to grab some stuff, and then we're gonna head up the mall just to see how the mall looks. What I'm wearing right now is another accessory I'm gonna be talking about, which I think is going to be incredible for traveling or for anything, and that's these, the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. These are actually really cool. You can use these to actually like capture content and stuff like that while you're on the move. I actually got these with like transition lenses, so when I go outside and stuff like that, they'll actually turn into a different color, which is really cool.
The heat is too much. Check that out. An umbrella.
For a bag that holds your iPhone.
How much? How much?
40? We were just like fooling around, like doing random stuff here. And it was just really handy to have these glasses. You just turn it on, press the button, take some photos, take some videos. So one of the things I learned about Taiwan was 7-Eleven is considered S tier there.
Oh, wow. Bro, there's so many snacks here.
Do you sell from this location or only, like how do you build a relationship?
It means what?
Like buy or watch, like can I buy this
Oh, but it's reserved.
for someone?
Yeah.
So if they don't want it anymore, can I buy it?
Excuse me, are you guys recording?
Oh my god, this is so comfortable. Okay, so this, my friends, is a very high-level tour of what's inside this camera bag. High level, I have my Ray-Ban Metas, XM6s, the Sony headphones. Here's some medication if I need to. A7C Mark II usually goes right here. My Mavic 3 Pro, which is hiding right here. On top of that, I have my battery pack, DJI Mic 2 SD card case. Then right underneath that, we have the FX3. And then I have it ready and kitted already with the 24-70 G Master 2 16mm Sony Prime. This is the lens I usually have on this camera. Right now I'm just using the 24mm. And then I have my DJI drone batteries. And then I have my ND filters for my drone, for my camera, some charging cables, some headphones, some medication. These guys are an absolute lifesaver. You saw me use this before as well, but I carry 2 of these usually. Motion sickness bands. And then this, it's like a multi-tool, but man, this thing comes in clutch. Okay, so I just came up to the pool again. Goal is to fly the drone right now. Oh my god, these buildings. So the drone of choice that I always take with me on any travels or anywhere else is a Mavic 4 Pro. This thing is absolutely insane. And the best part with this is I don't need a license. So basically this drone comes in under 250 grams, which means in most countries, in most places, you don't have to register, you don't need a license, you can just take this up in the air and fly. The quality coming out of this thing, this bird, is phenomenal. It's like insane, man.
I was led to my own devices. Many days fell away with nothing.
All right, good morning, everybody. Brand new day today. So today we're actually headed to a place called Alishan, which is like another city or like another locale here in Taiwan. And it's in the mountains. So excited for this one. We're all gonna be taking a bus, a train, and everything, and just heading out there. So I'm gonna go grab some breakfast. I did all my packing and stuff yesterday, so yeah, just gotta grab breakfast and get ready to leave. This is Hannah, and she's actually the reason why I'm here this year. She represents ASUS, and look, I say this all the time, the team from ASUS is like family. It's probably the most comfortable I am with any brand representative. These guys are awesome. And pay very close attention to the next few words she's gonna say, and I want you guys to hold her accountable in the comments.
A little bit, because we're gonna do like a little hike.
Another quick intro here, this is Will. Will is the nicest guy I've ever met, and when we're together, the vibes are immaculate. He's also probably the most responsible out of all of us.
Who's got the best camera?
Okay, we're about to take a train right now to Alishan. This is Fred. He's our tour guide, and my guy's a G. Now, of course, when in Taiwan, whenever you see a 7-Eleven, you gotta hit it up. So I grabbed some snacks for the trip, and we made our way over to the bullet train. Apparently, John saw bats here in Taiwan.
5 minutes and then
That's cap. No, I'm not. Are there bats in Taiwan?
yes, but I don't know where he went.
Except for... yeah. So what caught me by surprise is we're actually traveling at 300 kilometers an hour on this bullet train. It's my first time experiencing this. But the thing is, it doesn't feel that fast. Like when you're on here, it just feels like you're on a regular GO train. It's actually wild.
So we drove all the way from Taipei in the north, and then we went all the way south. And this is only an hour and a half by high-speed rail, since we're going 300 kilometers. Yeah, and then we're gonna go, and then we're gonna take like a bus to go all the way in Alishan National Forest. So in the mountain, basically.
Times when I take, times when I bend, and times when I
Bro, this heat is like absolutely relentless. This is brutal. One more introduction here. This is Red, and he's also from ASUS. He works with Hannah and is also considered family. Red on this trip was basically an encyclopedia. I'm convinced he has David Attenborough's voice constantly playing in his mind.
Cut!
So our first stop on the mountain was this tea plantation area where we got to learn a lot about the history and the culture of the mountains here in Taiwan. Now, I didn't know that Taiwan is actually really well known for their teas, and then they also had a tea testing organized for us downstairs.
Around $13,000 just for the pig.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So you so we can...
Bucks, new fit.
Hey, we dripping out.
Yo, what do we think?
Big drip.
So you guys remember how at the beginning of this adventure, Hannah had mentioned we're gonna go on a little hike? Well, what they failed to tell us was we're gonna be climbing a mountain, okay? This was the most difficult hike of my life so far, okay? Also because I'm not used to the altitude. Okay guys, so is this worth it? One good ACL of like sweating, head to toe drenched pretty much. That view though, that view is spectacular.
I had to find you, tell you I need you, tell you I set you apart.
Alright boys, we've made it. We made it. Bro, the shit was a mission. He's laughing. Come on chat, is this laugh worthy?
I'm impressed because we're
Look how much sweat this guy's got, bro.
yeah, we're working, man. It's not easy.
We're hunters. We're literally in the clouds right now. We finally wrapped up the hike hours later, and we needed to eat.
We should go on a hike.
So Red and Hannah took us to this place called Lunchbox, and man, it was really unique. I was surprised at how good the food here was.
I got a low angle. Is this a gang sign?
So everybody gets these like mini tiffins almost, and I wasn't sure what I was eating here, but I think it was like tofu with rice and like some sort of other vegetables because it was a veg box. Okay, what is Pocari Sweat?
I don't even know. I just know it's like an electrolyte drink thing.
Whoa!
Yes, because it's altitude. It's good. Good Pedialyte. It's kind of like a thicker drink. Yeah, it's very, very good. Yeah.
Rush to the stars.
They want us to sign it.
要油性的，要油性的。那么你sign it?
Man, something about these streets, man. When it's raining and everything, it just looks so picturesque. Now this part right here had something super rare, and that is basically square bamboo, which was all around us. It was kind of cool because when you look at it, it just looks cylindrical, but when you touch it, it actually feels squarish. Okay, we've been like driving for like literally hours, but I think we've made it. Yo, we've just reached Alishan right now.
We were in Alishan already, but like not. We were so.
No way.
There's a monkey try to high five you. Don't high five. They take your watch out. You don't even feel.
Wait.
Did you see a monkey with the Apple Watch Ultra on?
Every day your rings are closed.
You guys have all lost it.
And we finally made it to the hotel. What are we doing, John? So we're now at this mountaintop hotel. Looks pretty scenic. I can't wait to get my drone up here. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, we made it in. In there? Come in. Make yourself at home. Ooh. Why, you guys don't have the same bathtub?
Bro, mine's cooler.
What do you have? Me and Will probably have the same one. Oh snap!
Yeah.
Oh snap! This is a good view, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, this looks insane. I'm coming to your room to shower.
I'd rather you not.
Bro, the clouds just look incredible. Man, this place felt absolutely magical. I don't think footage does justice. Yeah. Just look all around me. We gotta get the drone out. Was the bus ride worth it? Heck yeah. When do you get an opportunity like this? This is hands down one of my favorite accessories to take with me. Like, just imagine the shots. Oh man, I'm like losing my mind here. Let's get the bird up. Okay, we got a bunch of successful drone shots here. It's getting real dark now, so probably time to call it a day, call it a night. That's it, we're done, right, for the night? Buffet and then...
We're going on a 20-kilometer hike.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. Okay, made an absolute mistake. These guys all convinced me. Let's walk to 7-Eleven. It'll be fun, they said. You'll have fun.
I got this.
Because of the altitude, everything is like super pumped. It's like bursting for dear life. Okay guys, it's 4:20 right now, and these guys made us get up, but let's see if it's worth it. And is it gonna be worth it?
Yes, it's worth it.
Okay. It's coming up. There's like a bunch of like.
Your eyes on me, I guess I'm all you have, and I swear you'll see the dawn again.
Alright, Siobhan, what are we thinking so far?
It's fire, dude.
Fire day?
Yeah, fire day. Greens, we're hiking, we're getting cardio in, we're seeing the sunrise, we're just living, we're thriving, dude.
Thriving.
Thriving, man.
Yeah.
Cause even when there is no star in sight, you'll always be my only guiding light. Relate to my youth. Well, I'm still in awe of you.
Yeah, we're gonna try this. It's like jelly.
Discover some new truth. Now is always wrapped around you.
So remember those motion sickness bands that I always carry? Came in handy. John was feeling motion sick. Definitely an accessory you need to carry.
I feel so much better already.
Yeah, it works.
I don't know if this is just placebo. I don't know how much Tausif is being paid for these things. But it's been like 2 minutes and I actually feel better, so.
Then finally, after a long day of trains and buses and more trains, we made it back home. I had just one more dinner for the night, but then it was time to call it a night. New day today. Quick fit check. Got a green tee, white pants with the Travis's on today. Yeah, I absolutely love this color palette, this combo right here. Okay, so today is a pretty somewhat big day as well. We're heading to ASUS HQ. We actually get to check out headquarters and everything. Was actually able to get a nice workout in this morning, get ready and everything. I feel so much better. I think the altitude was also getting me a little bit sick. Also, by the way, when we come back, we're gonna be talking about a few more accessories, I think long overdue. Also, look what ASUS just dropped. Yo, it's the Ally X. I've been so excited for this because this is a absolute awesome travel accessory I want to actually travel with. This is basically like a handheld console PC from ASUS that you can like run games on. Really excited for that. Now, one thing I actually take with me pretty much everywhere I go is this Ugreen charging brick adapter. It's because it's the only one I need to take. This thing's got 3 different USB-C ports and a USB-A port, and I use it to charge everything from my camera batteries to my power banks to my phone to my headphones and even my laptop. It's also nice and compact. It literally fits in the palm of my hands. I also love how the prongs fold up. Now, this is something not every travel adapter does, but it is absolutely key. This particular one is the 100-watt one, highly recommended. So this guy's actually how I charge pretty much all my devices. I don't go anywhere without this. Even at home, this is my charging brick of choice. Now, the cables that I actually use to charge everything are these Nomad cables. These things are, first of all, indestructible. They're made of like Kevlar. I use it to like save someone's life. And they also come with like a nice little cable tie built in. When I'm traveling with the iPhone, Apple Watch, and my AirPod Pros, I always make it a point to bring something like this. This is the Banks travel charger. This thing is absolutely clutch because look. So although this thing has a compact profile, it opens up to be able to charge your AirPods, your Apple Watch, and even your iPhone using MagSafe. So one of the things that I've noticed, like wherever you go, no matter like, even if like, you know, the buildings are a little bit run down or anything, everything is super clean. Like there's no trash on the floor anywhere. Like mechanics shops and stuff that we checked out were like really clean. Everything's so well maintained here.
Yeah, I went to the hotel.
First time doing hot pot. A little bit nervous, okay? But Carl said he's gonna walk us through it. Carl's a hot pot expert here.
I wouldn't say expert, but like, I like it.
Not gonna lie, this stuff looked a little bit terrifying, especially because I went with the seafood option.
Okay, so this is the first time I've had hot pot. Pretty good, pretty good. The seafood initially looks a little bit scary before you actually cook it, but when you do, it was really good, like especially the fish and stuff like that. It's good. Seafood was great. I didn't have the clams and the oysters a little bit. The clams were like moving when when you like tap them, so it kind of like creeped me out a little bit. So I didn't have that. But the fish and the shrimp,
What'd you think of the hot pot experience?
Hot pot experience.
Yeah.
I feel like the ones in Toronto is more fun, interactive.
In Toronto?
I feel like we just threw everything into a pot.
I mean, that's what hot pot is, no?
Oh, that's different from Korean barbecue.
Yes, that's different.
Actually, that means that was my first hot pot then. First time, I would give it like a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10, okay.
I think like 8.5 for me.
Okay.
Clears it.
We then pulled up to the ASUS buildings, and man, if you're working a 9 to 5, I gotta tell you, you guys be prepared for some major FOMO here.
going there. Oh wow, it's like a basketball court in here. That's kind of cool.
They also had a full-fledged swimming pool, hot tubs, jacuzzis, really nice coffee shops, and even a 7-Eleven within the office. This is the other gym. Okay. So Carl's getting bench with Max right now.
No, I don't know Max.
They also had a massage room here, and the cool thing is all the masseuses are blind just to give them an opportunity for work as well.
You know, it feels a little bit surreal because, like, for the longest time, like, I always wanted to go on, like, brand trips like this and whatnot, but I never really thought I'd get the opportunity to, like, go check stuff out like this. And now I'm sitting at the ASUS headquarters in Taiwan. So, like, that just kind of, like, blows my mind. Just a couple years ago, I was sitting at the accounting desk, all bored, not knowing what to do with my life. And here we are, full time, doing this stuff. It's kind of neat. Thank you guys for watching all my stuff and, you know, supporting me in all of this stuff and like the journey and everything. Really means a lot. See, where like ASUS has been probably a big part of my channel. They've supported me and they didn't really ask for anything as well. So they just told me, come check out our place. You don't have to make any videos. I don't have to make them any content for this. Nothing sponsored. So really nice of them. And also it's kind of cool. Like I kind of grew up watching like all of these YouTubers like Carl and Justin and everyone. And like I'm here right now with them. It's a little bit surreal. Now, okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to talk about this accessory because people were asking me, Tausif, what tripod setup do you use for vlogging? It's this guy. Basically what I've done is I Frankensteined this thing. So this came with another ball mount. I took that off. I bought this Ilanzi one. I put this on there. And now then I can attach this. And then my camera just goes on there. Hold on, let me show you what it looked like. Okay, so you take this and boom, that's it. Sometimes you want like a higher like angle and this is good for that. But if you want it a little bit lower, you can just go ahead and turn this wheel and you get a much lower tripod. So if you wanted a lower angle shot, then you could do that. I then got a chance to check out some of the upcoming ASUS products, and then it was time to make our way over to the Taiwanese night market. This I was really excited for because it was time to finally try some of the street food. You excited, Jeff?
You excited?
Bro, at this point, just give me an SD.
I would like to reach out my hand, tell you to run.
Pretty good.
Well, pick me up with golden hand. Tell you to run.
Okay, so we're right in the middle of like this whole thing, and the smell just got very strong, like very strong. It's apparently called stinky tofu. Not trying it. There's no shot. My question is, but why is it stinky?
So it's fermented, and then because it's fermented, it will get that smell. So it like develops some sort of bacteria, I guess. Just don't smell it. Yeah.
I got this.
What are we saying?
Try it! No, it's actually not that bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I feel the smell in my mouth. Like I wouldn't have another one. Yeah. So this is supposed to help the stinky tofu go down, hopefully. So my guy was able to win a lafufu. Look at that drip.
I would like to reach out my hand. Tell you to run. On the way.
Okay, so the first thing I did as soon as I woke up was unbox and set up my ROG Ally X. Now look, the number one deterrent for me is the fact that if I want to play AAA level games, I kind of got to be tethered either to a computer monitor or a TV, and that's what really stops me from playing anything, which is why this is such a key device. I can actually travel with this, I can take this anywhere I go. So for example, I heard a lot of good things about Expedition 33, so I downloaded it right away and I started to play that game. Now look, by the time you're watching this video, I know the Xbox Ally X is also out. I actually did make a video on that as well, so I'll have that linked in the description if you're interested, but these handheld devices honestly is probably the only way I'm going to be able to game. Fun fact, I actually convinced my friend on this trip, John, to literally buy the exact same package that I've been using to film the entire trip, which kind of goes to show you how good this whole thing is, which is the A7C Mark II 16mm f1.8 lens. This plus the A7C is such a fantastic combo. I literally left the FX3 at the hotel room for the entire trip, and the entire trip was pretty much shot on this guy, and it's just been such a nice, small, convenient package to take around and vlog with you. So I'm right now following signs for Computex. So Computex is basically a computer conference that happens in Taiwan every year, and that's technically why we're actually here with ASUS.
Yo, who are these handsome men here? Yo, look
I then walked around and checked out some of the few laptops that they had, and I gotta say, this one really stood out to me and might be my favorite. This is the ASUS ProArt P16, and this thing is sick. Very capable performance. It's got an SD card built in, a 4K OLED touchscreen display, and a really neat scroll wheel that you can customize based on what program you're using. Now, if you want a smaller 13-inch version, they also do have that with this neat little flippy screen as well. But yeah, nonetheless, very cool show. The ASUS booth was actually really nice. But now it was time to get serious. You see, this whole trip we've been joking about one thing, Labubus, and being in Taiwan was a golden opportunity for us to actually go out and find one.
A grown-ass men coming here to Pop Mart to try to get some Labubus. Yo, they have a bunch.
Did you? I'm so happy. I'm getting my wife one.
Yo, I'm gonna get one of the boxes that comes with like 6 of them.
Oh no, we're not recording. Oh, it's only like $20. I know, but it's like, why are we buying it? So you can put it on your jeans. Why not? Essential C, bro.
For the kids, I'm doing it for the kids.
It wasn't my idea. Where are we right now?
I don't know why I'm doing this.
That hard to get like crazy lens.
All right. This man came in judging us, and now he has a full case on him. Oh, damn. So this is the tower that we're coming to
I
tonight.
think I should hold this in my hand for the thumbnail.
It's supposed to be the tallest in Taipei. We're supposed to come here for dinner, but we're just here a little bit early.
Bro has to record because if he tells anybody, they're not going to believe it. That shit didn't happen.
Yeah, we're gonna pull up to the Rolex store with our Labubu bags.
No, bro, just imagine the look, bro. That's so goofy. Just imagine the security guard video of me.
We want
the boo back talking about, yo, I need a bunch of Daytona. You got no panda?
I gotta make sure my flash doesn't go off.
I came back and because I
Getting a little excited.
Yo, everybody.
Okay. One of the things that is absolutely necessary if you're traveling is to have a pen. Now this pen I've actually had for many years now, and I bought this from, I can't remember the name of the company, it's all in the description down below, but these guys make like really well engineered products. Huge fan of their pens. And look, this is like an overly engineered pen, okay? And it's designed to make this really cool noise when you pull it up. It's like a nice pop, so it's like, oh. So usually when you are out and about at airports and stuff, there's all these like immigration cards and all these other things you need to fill. So when you do need to do that, it's expensive, but it is quality. Louder. Oh. Okay, so you've seen me use this case like pretty much on the plane and everything exclusively. Last few travel vlogs, I've had a constant complaint, and that complaint is the iPad not being elevated high enough. Moft answered. They came in with this absolutely clutch case. This is absolutely clutch because you could bend this in like so many different ways, like, or you could even open this flap up here and this goes right in, and you could use this in like a portrait mode for your iPad as well. Like, it's really handy. This is how I've been using it on the plane and everything. Super handy. Absolutely love this case. Moft, you guys have crushed this one. Another quick accessory I quickly want to mention here is this Moft tripod. Now this is absolutely a fantastic item to have with you when you're traveling. Because look how thin this thing is, and you can just MagSafe this to the back of your iPhone, and you can use this as a filmmaking tool or like a photo tool. This thing just opens up like this, and you can use this as a tripod, put it around the hotel room or wherever. A nice and neat package. It doesn't take up too much space in your pocket or anything like that. I also throw one of these into my camera bags. I think having an AirTag is like an absolute must if you're traveling or going anywhere, because yo, these things come in super clutch. Sometimes if your bag gets stolen or you leave it somewhere or anything, then you can go ahead and actually try to find it. Even with like check-in luggage, when I put it in there, at least I know, like, so if the airport's like, oh, we've lost your luggage, there's a way that I can track it and see where exactly it is or has been, right? So that's kind of cool. Okay, one more accessory here before we wrap up. This is the Lark water bottle, and this thing I take with me pretty much everywhere, and especially if you're traveling, this is super handy because you never know what the quality of water is going to be like wherever you go, and this thing has a UV filter built into the cap that'll shine into the water in order to purify it. Love the carry handle, love the feel and aesthetic of this bottle as well. Overall, can highly recommend. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of the accessories. Look, we had a whole bunch of really cool accessories here. I use a lot of these every single time I travel, and I'm happy I was able to share a lot of these with you guys. I just unboxed one of these guys. Yo, I put it on my bag. This is low-key fire, bro. This actually, what is wrong with me? When in Taiwan, right? I would rock this thing. So we didn't have keys, and Siobhan just went up to them and he's like, you have to let us in. And they let us in, bro. Bro finessed access to the hotel. We started our week here. We're gonna end it here now, but with Labubus. All right, guys, the culmination of our trip right now. We're about to open the Labubus with the full gang. With the zing!
that's
one's
soybean.
cooling,
How do you know?
Ooh, packed fresh, baby. Dip it in the pool.
Alright.
It's good luck. It's good luck.
I just wasted my money on this dumb shit. I really wasted my hard-earned money. No way we're ending the vlog like this, guys. If you made it to the end, I apologize. But like, I love this.
All right, Red. Always a pleasure, brother. All right, Hannah. Always a pleasure. We will see you guys in Canada, hopefully. All right. Will, we'll see you later. You too, brother. Thank you so much. I just bought like a bunch of gifts for the kids. I'll show you guys in a second, but they're like Pokemon type stuff. This is a really nice airport, man. Oh, it's that? For the peasants to be left behind. And the rich people to take their business class. The peasants are left behind. Look at this guy right there. Meanwhile, we're going back.
Flowers in your hair. It takes a boy to live, takes a man to pretend he was there. So then we grew a little and knew a lot, and now we demonstrate.
Wife's waiting outside.
Cops and all
I'm gonna take off.
we said.
It was a pleasure.
We were
Take care, man. Let's stay in touch.
Cause it's a long road to wisdom, but it's a short one to being ignored. Be in my eyes, be in my heart, be in my eyes, be in my heart.
Do I look weird with it? You gotta be honest. Do you think so? You want one, don't you? She thought the Labubu was for her. Yeah, okay then.
It takes a man to live, it takes a woman, make him compromise. So be in my eyes.